you've been arrested in one of Chicago's northern suburbs, one of your first questions may be, what's going to happen when I go to court? If your case is assigned to Skokie Courthouse, understanding what you're walking into and what needs to happen before that first court date can put you in much better position. I am Mitch Furman, a criminal defense and DUI attorney, representing clients throughout Chicago, Cook County, including Skokie Courthouse. The Skokie Courthouse is located at 5600 Old Orchard Road and is the second municipal district of the Circuit Court of Cook County. Cases come here from Skokie and many of the surrounding northern suburbs, such as Evanston, Des Plaines, Glenview, Morton Grove, Niles, Northbrook, Park Ridge, Wilmette, Winnetka, and many others. And this is not simply a traffic courthouse. The Skokie Courthouse handles DUI and misdemeanor cases, felony preliminary hearings, felony criminal cases, domestic violence matters, probation-related violations, and other criminal proceedings. So the consequences of the case here can be serious. One mistake that I see people make after an arrest is focusing entirely on what they should say when you get to court. But preparing a defense begins before you walk into the courthouse. The first question I want answered is, what evidence does the prosecution actually have against you? Because the police report is only one part of the story. There may be body camera footage, squad car video, surveillance recordings, 911 calls, photographs, text messages, witness statements, or other evidence that tells us a much more complete story. That's especially important in criminal case. If you're facing a domestic battery charge, for example, what did the witness actually say? Are their accounts consistent? Do photographs or videos support their accusations? If you're charged with a gun or weapons offense, we may need to examine how the police encountered you, whether a search occurred, whether the firearm was allegedly recovered, and whether that evidence can be used in court against you. For theft, battery, drug, or other felony and misdemeanor charges, the question would be different. That's why criminal defense isn't about applying the same strategy to every case. It's about finding the issues that matter in your particular case. DUI cases at the Skokie Courthouse require their own careful analysis. A DUI investigation often begins long before the arrest itself. What caused the officer to stop you? Was it speeding, improper lane use, a traffic violation, or did the officer claim that your driving suggested impairment? From there, I want to know exactly what happened at the roadside. Did the officer smell alcohol? Did you admit to drinking? Were you asked to perform field sobriety tests?
Okay, maintain that position. When I tell you to begin, take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line, turn, and come back. Begin.
What does the video show about your speech, your balance, coordination, and the ability to follow officers' instructions?
All right, keep your head perfectly still and track the tip of the pen with your eyes only. Do you understand?
And if there was a breath test, blood test, or urine test, that evidence needs to be examined as well.
All right, take a deep breath and blow steadily into the tube. Keep going, keep it steady. Okay, that's sufficient, you can relax.
A DUI case should be judged on the actual evidence, not simply on the facts that an officer made in the arrest room. There is another reason to address a DUI quickly. An Illinois DUI arrest can create a driver's license issue in addition to the criminal case. That means someone facing a DUI at Skokie Courthouse may be dealing with two immediate concerns. What's going to happen to my criminal case? And what's going to happen to my driver's license? Those issues need to be addressed as part of an overall defense strategy. Whether you're facing a domestic battery, a gun charge, theft, battery, a felony, misdemeanor, or another criminal accusation, don't assume the police reports tell you how the case is going to end. An arrest is an accusation. The evidence determines what can actually be proven. If your case is at the Skokie Courthouse, my goal is to make sure you understand what happens at every stage. What are you charged with? What penalties are possible? What evidence does the state have? What evidence can we challenge? And more importantly, what is our strategy going forward? Those are all the questions you should be asking. If you've been searching for a Skokie criminal defense lawyer, a Skokie DUI lawyer, or a Cook County criminal defense attorney for a case at the Skokie Courthouse, contact my office. I am attorney Mitch Furman. I represent clients facing DUI and criminal charges in Skokie, Evanston, Des Plaines, Glenview, Morton Grove, Niles, Northbrook, Park Ridge, and throughout Cook County.